Wake up!
Get up
You get out of bed this instant.
and turn it on. Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman. The Big Show on Kiss 92.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to Tuesday's edition of The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We welcome from...
Madrid.
Where is she this week?
Madrid.
No, she's in Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey. She's
Dr.
in
Geraldine Tan
Istanbul.
from the therapy room. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not in Turkey yet. I am in Madrid, Spain.
You were supposed to be in Turkey then.
How are you in Madrid, Spain? You were meant to call in from Istanbul.
Yes, I was meant to do that, and I almost didn't make the program today because we missed our connecting flight.
How did that happen?
Whose fault was it?
Yeah.
We had half an hour to go to our next gate. The plane was delayed and we couldn't make it at all, and we had such a terrible time being bounced from one airline to another airline.
Oh no.
And it was just crazy. So
Where were you flying from, though? You were in London still, and then you went to Lisbon, right?
yes. So we were in Lisbon. We were supposed to transit in Madrid and have the connecting flight to go to Turkey, to go Istanbul, but we couldn't. So yeah, we were on the phone for 2 hours. It was just crazy. Yeah, we were on the phone with Singapore Airlines for 2 hours, and then there was no other flight. We were supposed to take the first flight out, but I want to make it for Therapy Tuesday, so we are going to take the next flight out.
You could have just done it from the plane. It's fine.
I don't think so.
Oh, my goodness. But
Thanks,
thank you.
Jerry.
Thank you for that.
Thank you so
No
much.
worries.
So we love you so much.
Yeah.
It's a story that I couldn't let up. It was just crazy. It was just from one counter to another counter, and it was really the kindness of some of the staff that would help us. And we thought the luggage. So thankfully we've got all our luggage. We thought the luggage went straight to Istanbul,
Oh,
but
dear.
it didn't. It didn't. It was in lost and found.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Look,
Okay.
after
Yes.
all that, she still has a big smile on her
Right?
face.
How do you do it, Jerry?
This is a typical example of like turning lemon into lemonade,
Exactly.
If
Exactly.
only all wives can be like you.
No, so
It's
I
true.
was very, very emotional,
Yeah.
and Julian is the very logical, very calm, very strategic one. So he did all the work, and I didn't do. If I did, my heart was pounding, my heart was in my mouth. It was like, just crazy. Yeah, and can you imagine we were told that our next flight was only on Christmas Day. That means 2 days later. Yeah. So we managed to get one slightly earlier, but so we lose a day in Madrid. Yeah.
How the kids
on
handling
flight.
it?
This whole thing reminds me of a song by Seiko Matsuda. You and him are the right combination. As in,
I do not
as
remember
in,
the song. She and Julian.
Yes, she and
Yes,
Julia.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, of
Okay.
course. How are the kids doing, Dr. Jerry?
Well, they are quite the troopers. They had a little bit of grumbles, but yeah, we went with the flow. Like I always say, go with the flow.
Yeah.
And we use all our different strengths. So one is quirky, one is silly, and yeah, it works. It works.
Like
Yeah,
the
and
Addams
kids
family.
Glenn? Really?
The kids have quite an experience at whilst waiting also. There was a homeless, no, I don't know whether she was homeless or not, but someone approached them for money, and they were looking at her, and thank goodness they didn't have any money, didn't know what she was saying. So they went, I don't know what you're saying, but I think she was asking for money. So
Yeah.
they had a little adventure of their own also. Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody
Nice.
is asking for money. Beggars everywhere in the world, except here in Singapore. We have no beggars, huh? I don't think I don't remember.
We do have some.
Oh, the
It's-
buskers.
No, those
Buskers are
Glenn,
not
those
beggars.
Okay.
A terrible thing to say.
Yes.
Okay, so Dr. Jerry, we know you are now safe. I mean, no matter what it is, it's an adventure. It's a travel adventure and a story to tell your grandkids. But now that you're safe in Madrid, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about, well, nice way to segue into one of my questions for the year. What is one significant event that happened this year? I guess mine just happened.
Wow,
But
significant
yes, I want to
event.
ask each one of you, what is one significant event that happened this year?
Okay. I thought I broke my foot. It happened earlier
That's
this year,
right.
remember?
Yes, I remember.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I think I did fracture my foot. And I couldn't really walk or do the things that I love for about 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Actually, a lot of mine is medical as well. It was my back operation.
Oh, that was huge for you.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
huge for me.
That was
Yeah,
massive
that was
for you.
major.
Yeah, I had so many bucket list things this year. It was a big year for me. South Africa, doing my first overseas OB in Australia,
Yeah.
riding in a helicopter. That was bucket list as
Wow.
well. Feeding the dolphins, meeting Jane Goodall.
Yes.
Going to Amritsar. There's so many bucket list items for me this year got ticked off.
You asked her for one only, right?
But I had so many. I had so many significant events. I
Every
can't pinpoint
show-
Showing off a little bit.
Yeah, every show needs a show off.
Oh,
It's okay.
thank you. Y'all just jealous. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, so the event, it doesn't matter how many events there are. So it could be one. Most of us have one. And, for whoever that's listening, you can think of that one event or the many events. But the next question would be, then what have you learned from that event or those events?
Wear the right shoe.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I wore the wrong shoes while running.
Sometimes you have to let go and put your faith in someone else.
Which were the doctors for you?
Yeah. Which were the doctors and the nurses and everything.
God
You
had no part, is it? In
No,
your-
no. I mean that is something I do on a daily basis.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is
Okay.
when it comes to humans, to let go and go, yeah, I've got no control over this. You've got to solve this. I can't do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine would
Angel?
be it will happen. That's what I learned. No matter what, it
Okay.
will happen.
Okay.
Good, at least that part was
And-
short.
Stop it. I was trying to keep track.
After the 10
I was going to
significant
go for
moments.
South Africa, for this.
Okay, enough already.
Fine, I'll shut up.
Okay. Next part of it is, so what have you learned? You're holding on to that. And then what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful that it healed in 3 months. Actually, the doctor said it might take longer. But yeah, after 3 months, I was able to, play golf again, walk. I've started running a little bit. I was able to take up paddle. Yeah, so grateful that I was well enough to do these things because I was getting bored.
So all this is all still related to that one event, right? That's what you're asking about,
Yep.
right?
Yep. FD, what are you grateful for?
It may seem like nothing, but it's a big thing for me. I'm grateful to be able to iron my clothes with no pain.
Yeah, the little
Because
things, right?
before that, standing over an ironing board and ironing my clothes was painful.
Oh, after the
After the
whole thing.
operation, I don't have that pain. I'm grateful for that. That little thing makes such a difference.
Yeah,
Such a difference.
small things in
I think you
life.
should
Wonderful.
just, be thankful that you're even walking
Walking.
without
the walking
your
stick.
tongkat.
Yeah.
Yeah, even sitting was hard for him.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
tough.
As well.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Especially
Yeah.
for someone, your age, after an operation like that. I mean, talk about healing, pretty fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Angel,
Angel.
take your time. I'll go to the toilet and come back.
Oh, shut up.
I'll have a coffee.
Oh wow,
Go ahead,
thank
yeah.
you. Grateful for the opportunity. For any opportunity that's presented to allow me to experience something new. Yeah.
Wonderful. So within that, there would be something. So I won't go around for this one, but there would be something that changed our perspective. Because like for FD, when you were supposed to go for your back operation, there would be a point when it may feel too much and something changed that perspective, and you're able to tell us today about what you've learned and what you're grateful for. So something there changed that perspective, and even for Glenn, when you thought you fractured your foot, you were quite frustrated.
Oh, I was
But you
so
didn't
mad.
Yeah, but you didn't let it get you down, and you're able to say, okay, I'm going to wear the right shoes, and I'm grateful that it healed. So something that changed your perspective also.
Okay, what Jerry's going to do right now is Jerry is going to, well, she kind of assessed us just now. She asked us a few questions.
Yeah.
And then now, just do it, Jerry, what you were doing just now. People will understand what happened.
Yeah, so I asked what is one significant event that happened this year, and FD mentioned his back operation. Glenn mentioned he thought he fractured his foot, and Angel had a bucket list that she managed to tick off quite a bit. And I was asking about what you've learned and what you're grateful for. So FD, I was looking at what changed your perspective, and at some point before your back operation, it may feel very frustrating, but yet you were able to change your perspective to let go and have faith and go with the flow, and also to be grateful for the pain that you were able to say goodbye to, and do all those little things. So
May I
something
just-
changed your perspective.
May I just add, like for FD, because people didn't hear him say this early on, he was frustrated because every time he did some ironing at home, his back would hurt.
It would be seriously
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah. My question to that is, what are you doing the ironing? Shouldn't your wife be doing the ironing?
Hey, hello.
Shouldn't.
Okay.
Hello.
Alright. Sorry, go on, Jerry.
Glenn mentioned about his fractured foot, and he learned. So when he had his fractured foot, he was a very angry person. But something changed his perspective, and he's able to tell us, okay, wear the right shoes, and I'm glad that it healed. So what changed that perspective for you? And then for Angel, that bucket list that you rattle a whole lot of items that were ticked off this year, and you say it will happen, or you realize that things will happen, and you're grateful for the opportunity. And at which point did you realize that things would happen? So all these are changes in perspective that you didn't realize that you had, and we want to bring awareness to that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I want to just bring us back to the 3 S's and 2 C's, and we started with that last year. Yeah, it was last
Yeah.
Christmas already.
On
Yeah,
Boxing
so
Day.
we said, yeah, and now it's Boxing. Now
No,
it's
Christmas
Christmas
Eve.
Eve. Yes, so it's really a year since we started, and if we think about it, right, you started with very, very eagerly doing the 5 different aspects, the start, stop, suspend, continue, and change. And then through the year, these significant events actually kind of took us away a little bit from the start, stop, suspend, continue, change. And that's why it's important for us to have this as a framework, because it doesn't matter if we have a lot of different significant events, because of the quarterly check-in that we have. We're able to break it down, and you will realize that you've accomplished. So actually, I'm very, very sorry. I didn't bring my book. I don't remember what was in between, and I was trying for the life of me to remember. But I remembered the very first one FD had, which is to be kinder to himself. And I think you've accomplished that. So that was the biggest one that stuck in my head.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm where I want to be, but I'm on the way. Yeah,
Work in progress, right?
work in progress. Yeah.
Yep. And Angel was being healthier, I think. Yes,
That was
all
last
the
year.
South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the very first one. I remember the very first one.
Yeah.
So do you think you've accomplished that? Being healthier, eating healthier, living healthier?
I think so. I think I know I wanted to work on my fitness because last Christmas was just like very, very indulgent throughout the whole month. I still remember it, It shows in the
Yes.
photos in South Africa. It's like look at me going, oh my gosh, what happened there? So yes, I think that I have worked throughout the year to be more cognizant of the stuff I put in, the stuff I drink, and yeah, it's tough, but it's a whole mindful journey just to remember every day.
I actually cannot remember Glenn's one, and I was trying my best the whole entire afternoon. And
I
night
can't
to
remember what I said the last time.
Last year.
Last year.
The funny thing is, I keep thinking that you wanted to be better in the bedroom or something. I don't know.
Really?
Better in the bedroom.
No, I don't think so.
He's like, no, I'm good. That department's
Exactly.
fine.
I would never put it out there, right? I mean, even if I were bad in the bedroom, I would never go like, I would like to be better in the bedroom. No. Definitely
That
not.
came up, but it was. I really cannot remember. But that line.
It has
just
something to
coming
do
up.
with sex, right?
100%.
Okay.
Of course it did.
I
you.
don't know.
Shalini, do you take notes from last year about everyone's stuff? No? No one's got
I don't think she can remember. But yes, if we look at your start, stop, suspend, continue, change, is there something else that you will want to put on that list now for next year?
Oh, so if I don't have the list
previous
from the
one,
last
it's
time,
fine.
So
It's
yes,
fine.
what
You're
are
working
what
on
are
next
you
year.
what are you working on next
It's
year?
okay.
it's like wait.
It's
So
okay.
where
Like
are
I
we?
said-
We're working on next year now.
Next
For
year.
start, stop,
Okay, so
suspend.
Yeah.
so you've got to go like, okay, Glenn, FD, whatever. Then we can tell you.
Say, Glenn
Okay.
needs
What?
instructions.
Yes, I
otherwise
need
he can't do
instructions. I
this.
need directives.
Okay, I think you better go first, otherwise I'll remember the wrong
Excuse
thing
me.
again.
Okay, so
I go
Glenn
first.
Yeah.
Start Muay Thai again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay,
This is for the new year. I think I want to start Muay Thaiing again.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. And then we go start, and
Oh,
after that,
start. Everyone
yeah,
start.
yeah,
Right.
better,
Okay.
right?
FD?
To be more self-focused. More self-focused.
I want to start spending my skills future to learn things. I haven't touched it at all. So there are a few courses that I want to upskill. So I'm going to start doing that and actually finish it because I have a problem sometimes not finishing things.
Okay, I mean, at least
Okay,
you're
okay.
honest. Okay, so now stop. I want to stop drinking too much this year. I'm not going to stop drinking, but I
Consciously stop
Yeah.
drinking too much. Okay.
correct.
I'm going to stop putting things off.
Okay. I'm going to stop obsessing the small stuff.
Okay, got that, Jerry?
Okay. Yes.
Ready
She's taking
for me
notes.
to move on?
She's got shorthand
Yes.
going.
All right, suspend shopping because I think I shop too much, way too much. I was just looking at the stuff that I have at home, right? Oh my God, I need to clear things out. I need to give some of my clothes to people in the Philippines.
People who need it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so suspend shopping.
My suspend is connected to my start Because I think if I'm going to be more self-focused, I have to suspend worrying about what people think.
Oh.
Okay.
feel.
Okay.
I feel.
Okay, where we suspend, right? Okay, I want to suspend buying. So I want to buy things I need and not want.
So very similar.
Yeah, similar.
Right?
Yeah,
Same.
like
Yeah.
only things I need. And this is the same as the previous time where I said spending unnecessarily.
Yeah, yeah.
So we actually have, if you want to go through everything, we actually have the list from last year.
Oh,
We
you
do
have my list as well?
Yes, we do have the list from last year.
Okay, what?
So you want to go through everything
Oh.
first, continue and
We
change
I
continue.
first?
think
Change
let's
it, then we go
finish
back.
Let's
this
finish
first.
it.
yeah.
Okay, so Glenn, continue.
All right, I want to continue training with my personal trainer, Aziz. Because over the years, I've been training with him for over 20 years now. And this year has been the best. I've been so consistent. I
And
usually
focused.
quit after like 5 months,
Yeah.
after I achieve like some result.
And then
And then boom, and he doesn't see me for another like year sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I've been consistently training with him for over a year now.
Okay.
And it feels good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to continue training with my personal trainer, Aziz.
Okay.
I'm going to
Nice.
continue chasing the dream.
What dream, bro? I thought you've achieved
What is
everything
the
already.
dream?
What's the dream?
What's the dream?
Yeah.
To reach a point where I feel I don't need to worry anymore.
Worry about?
I worry about a lot of things.
Bro, stop worrying, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Why
you
you
are
worry
an
so much?
over worrier. You're an
Yeah.
overthinker.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But
You know,
I'm
the only
chasing
time
the
we all
dream.
stop worrying is when we're dead, right, bro?
No, I think you can reach a point where you can worry a whole lot less.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
very quickly.
Worry what? Like,
okay, stop
okay.
it. Very quickly, I want to continue showing up for people. So now we're at change.
Change, Glenn.
I don't know
Yes.
whether. Okay, change. Just to finish it off,
Yeah.
because Angel has found the list
The
from
original
what
list.
last year or something.
From last Boxing Day,
Oh, my
Shalini sent
goodness.
it through. So we're going to
Wow.
compare what we said last year to this year's.
Okay, so on the Big Show TV, we're up to change. Okay, we've done our start, stop, suspend, continue, and now it's change. Well, we might repeat it for the benefit of people who are not
Yep.
watching us on the Big Show TV. Okay, so change my hairstyle.
Oh, okay.
Jarek, are you watching?
He's going to message you. FD?
Change the way I approach problems. I find that I don't worry about not being able to solve them, but it always starts with, wow, that's a tough one.
I realize
And
you.
that's the line I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a tough one. And just get down to solving the problem.
Jerry,
It's
why-
the way I approach it.
Why do you think you're such a worrywart? I mean, if I'm only just realizing, how much
very-
this guy worries. I mean, at this point of your life, right? Your kids are independent, successful. It's just, your wife and yourself. You have all the money in the world to do anything you want. Why should you be worrying? You
This is
are
true.
a faithful, religious person who goes to
Yeah.
church every day. You pray every day. But then...
He's still worrying.
You're telling us that you worry every day. What is it you're worrying about?
It's interesting.
No, but it's very tough for someone like FD, I feel, because my mom is the same.
Yeah.
Like every single thing you worry about it before it happens.
Yep.
And it's very painful. It's very
Yeah.
difficult to go through your day.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that the reason why he's looking older than 68?
So now,
I was
Jerry,
gonna
first
say
of all,
something.
you have to agree that I look older than 68.
Oh, careful.
I was gonna say something else, right? Like Glenn is the one that asks why is FD worrying all the time, and then but Glenn has no worries at all. So FD
No,
does
he
all the worry
does.
for
He just
him.
doesn't show it.
I'm sure I have worries,
No,
but
he
I don't
does.
have as much as this guy. Now he's making me worry about him now.
Yeah, yeah.
All of us
Aw.
have things happening in our lives.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
us have, our fears
Definitely.
or fear,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But as I said, for an established person like him at this point, where he's really achieved everything, wonderful family and successful
taken care
career,
of,
he's
yeah.
got a company going, for him to be worrying so much at this level is unusual to me.
and unnecessary for us. I mean, to us,
Yeah.
we feel
To-
it's unnecessary.
yeah.
But to
Yeah.
you, obviously, it's necessary.
To me, it's obviously
Yeah.
it's something I have to deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Change. Start picking up after myself more. Because I tend to not pick up after myself.
You think you're still a teenager? Man.
Yeah, no, apparently I behave like one sometimes.
Okay.
So yes.
But that's quite cool as well, actually. I like that.
So I need to pick up after myself.
That's actually quite sexy. actually.
Yeah.
What, leaving shit behind?
Yeah.
Dr. Jerry, shall I read out what we had from last year?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll just go through the 3 S's and the 2 C's for each person, okay? It's easier.
Okay.
So Glenn
Okay.
said he wanted to start being more patient and listening more. Stop interrupting and talking so much. Suspend being a fighter cock.
Okay.
Continue bodybuilding journey.
Okay.
Change narcissistic attitude.
Ah.
That was you, okay?
Hey.
No sex involved.
That's why.
No,
Why?
don't.
You mean
It
what?
was just one of those rare days.
You, you think of Glenn, you think of sex, is it?
Oh.
It must have been one of the check-ins. One of those check-ins.
Okay, so
Hey, but you notice something?
Uh-huh.
I noticed something about that. The continue part.
the
it's the
continued
same as my-
bodybuilding journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to continue being fit.
I want to continue training with Aziz.
And in March 2024, you still said continue your bodybuilding journey.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you're
that is
very
the one
consistent.
consistent thing.
Very good. FD, you wanted to start a hobby, did you?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
I have started, oddly enough.
Don't make him worry, no.
No. I have started. You remember I said I wanted to get down to coloring those. What do you call them?
Mandalas.
Mandalas.
Yeah.
And I've gotten down to doing that. I've done close to 11.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done
Okay.
close to
Very
11.
nice. You wanted to start a hobby. You did that. You
Yeah.
wanted to stop overthinking. Clearly, that hasn't happened.
That hasn't happened.
You wanted to suspend putting everyone before yourself.
That hasn't
A
happened.
journey. Yeah.
Continue looking for simplicity.
Yeah.
And your change was the same as your stop overthinking.
Overthinking.
You
Yeah.
wanted to change
Yeah.
overthinking. For
Yeah.
me, it was getting fit. Okay, it's still a work in progress. I wanted to stop swearing. I just said shit on the air.
Why? Why stop swearing? I don't
Just
understand.
because I wanted to suspend drinking, and I come back to the thing that I said that I was drinking so much at the end of last year. I wanted to suspend drinking till Africa, and it did happen. I completely stopped until Africa.
Totally unnecessary.
Continue being vegetarian and change spending more time with family.
Okay.
Nice.
So that was last
I
year.
just want to say everything in moderation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
And when you look back at your very first list, do you feel like it or not feel, what does it mean to you now when you look back at that first list?
Ooh.
Because it definitely will evolve, and then when we look at all the significant events, right? A lot of displacement, a lot of changes throughout the years, a lot of shifts in what you might want to do. So, what does it mean to you now?
I just want to remove that narcissistic thing from the last time.
You can't remove
You
it.
know why? Because someone told me I'm a narcissist,
Yeah,
but then
but-
I did a few tests and I'm not a narcissist.
You did an online test?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
can't,
but you know
can't
those tests
remove
are
it.
lies,
Yeah,
right?
You can't remove it from last year. You want to know what you said 3 months later?
I mean, do you think I'm a narcissist? Come on.
Shalini, what time is it?
Well, you've got an ego. You know that.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
you've
why
got-
I'm the
you've
ego
got-
man.
No, but I
Yes,
think it's
you've got an
different.
ego.
Having an ego and being a narcissist. I
Yeah,
think
being a
is
narcissist
different.
is really nasty, you
I
know.
think it's different. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a narcissist.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, my nose is...
Anyway, for what when I look at that list and I look at where I am
Stuff.
now, I look at that list, I look at where I am now and what I want to achieve in 2025. What I've learned is I need to develop my patience. Because so many things are a work in progress, a
You know,
journey still
A
happening.
lot of things upset you very quickly.
Bro,
Yes.
A lot of
yes.
things. I noticed
bro,
that.
Yes.
when people grow older, they grow grumpier. It's natural.
But he's
You know
been
what I
like
mean?
that for a while. Have you been like that for a
So
while?
as we grow older, we'll get grumpy. That's why some young people don't like old people.
But you see, that shouldn't be an excuse. We should learn to be more
that's
patient.
True.
We should learn to be more patient. So and
So
with so
I've got
much.
5 questions.
Okay.
Wow.
I've
Go.
got 5 questions for us to actually sit and reflect.
Okay.
Right? So whether you've accomplished what you set out to do from the very first quarter or the first time we've gone through that, the second check-in, third check-in, and then now, one is what have you tried? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 questions here.
Okay.
So the first question is, what have you tried? 5 questions, 5 questions. So 1, what have you tried? 2, what have you succeeded in? 3, what do you feel stuck in? And 4, what do you feel motivated by? And 5, what do you feel demoralized? What demoralizes you? So these 5 questions can help to guide you a little bit, So we did say that some of it worked, some of it didn't work. How come some of them still persist? So these 5 questions can actually help to push you a little bit, not to do it, but to reflect a little bit more. So what have you tried? What have you succeeded in? Where do you feel stuck? What motivates you? And, what demoralizes you?
Okay.
Very nice. Can you pass
As
those
you
questions
go
to?
into-
I have
Can
it.
you send those questions to my therapist at the therapy room? Ning Sin. Yeah, really. Seriously. I gotta see her
Okay.
real soon.
Okay.
She'll send it along.
Yeah. So some of it, so like for FD, right? We keep saying that he worries a lot, but worry is a concept. Worry is very big.
Yeah, worry so much,
and we
but
want
still don't want to see a therapist. See, at least I'm seeing a therapist. Even FD, you should see a therapist. It helps.
You know what you're doing today?
But
You're interrupting
not.
her. Let her complete her
Okay.
sentence.
Go on.
But FD is very reflective during Therapy Tuesdays. He always does all the work and he thinks a lot, and it's really nice to see him do. I mean, it's not only myself, like people who watch would actually say that FD really, is thinking, and he shows what people can do during their sessions.
Oh, Tuesdays
So
is
it's
my
very
therapy.
nice.
See, because it's free. You see. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Glenn, oh dear me.
Right? Christmas Eve as well.
I pay for my therapy. Okay.
He's up.
What do you think?
He's just
What
jealous
do you
I
think?
get it for free.
Exactly.
Sponsored by the therapy room. Okay, sorry. Go on.
Okay, carry on, Dr. J.
No, so breaking it down, breaking it into little parts. So sometimes the 3 S's to C's isn't enough, and there is a bigger concept. So for FD, there's this big concept called worry, and it features in many different parts. So maybe we need to break it down even more. So hopefully the alternative frame can help you to
Yeah.
break it down even more, to think about things.
You should play Don't Worry, Be Happy and leave it on repeat mode.
Shut up.
Maybe for your ringtone as well.
Stop it.
Sorry, Gary.
No,
sorry.
but take for example, Angel's start, right? Is very specific, using your skills future. And so that is very, very specific. So, with something specific, you are more able to accomplish it than something that is a concept and it's very, very big.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so for Glenn, when you say continue working out with your personal trainer, Aziz, so you're training your personal trainer, and there's a specific person, there's an accountable accountability partner. So that is very specific. So that's why you're able to accomplish
Continue.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Instead of just saying going to the gym. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yours is
Yeah.
like, I want to continue
Yeah.
working out with Aziz.
Yeah.
So there is accountability.
Right.
She's right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, seeing the results and all that,
Yeah.
I'm
Motivated to
yeah.
carry on.
I think it's like radio DJ, but maybe just aspiring to be a gigolo on the side.
Uh-oh.
Ay.
There's the sex bit, Dr.
It-
Jerry. It had to happen.
He didn't let you down, Jerry.
Okay, Jerry,
See, that's how you always slip it in, you know?
Oh.
It's like, oh,
slip it in indeed.
Oh, wrong choice of words, Jerry.
Oh my gosh,
Can
Dr. Jerry. On
can,
that
can
note.
you slip your
I'm
quote
going to give
quote
a
in right now?
quote.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sleep. But yes, it's Christmas Eve, so it's a very reflective Christmas Eve, and after such an exciting day, I think the reflection is very nice to just calm down. But I have the concluding quote, and it's actually inspired. I caught this quote when I went to the Lisbon Aquarium, and on the wall itself, as you exit the whole exhibit, it says, "Stop and listen. Nature is a great teacher. Live simply." And I thought it was very, very nice.
Thank you so much,
Very
Jerry.
nice, Dr. Jerry.
Thank you. We appreciate you, and we wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Jerry.
Merry Christmas.
Safe
Blessed
travels.
Christmas, everyone.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.